All right, we are back once more. Dr. Professor Cheeseburger here. And last time, well, we were getting ready to go into Kiristo Kingdom. Like the actual place. This is where Noah was born. So I think this time we're going to find out a lot. I'm pretty sure last video we went in, but we didn't actually go anywhere. So like in there, I don't think. But either way, we're going to go in. We're going to get in there. We're going to see what's going on. So, yeah. It's pretty messed up. We did go in last time. We saw a good bit of things. We can't really go in anywhere. We can talk to a couple of people who are like part of the landscape. And we can grab some cool items. There are a lot of items here. So, what does a spirit jewel do? Let's see. I don't remember off the top of my head. Less MP. Very useful, but we're not going to equip that right this minute. So there's lots of stuff just lying around because, you know, bad guys just love leaving stuff in bright red chests everywhere. They're like, "Sir, shall we go get this item?" "No, leave it." "What if the enemy comes?" To be fair, in the case of Court and his minions, there weren't really a lot of people that could stand up to them. So I guess in this case it's fine. Because, like, you know, the Seru come after you. Well, they just hate everybody. The Seru will come after you. You will either die or one will be put on you. I'm going for that guy. You can go for the Slippery. And he is also going to go for the Camaro. I want those two to have a Camaro. And a Camaro. It's like, either way, good job. Not a good job getting him Gala. But either way, you're going to get absorbed, or eaten, or killed, or whatever. You're going to become one of them. So, to them, leaving those bright red chests, there's just like, who's going to get it? Who's going to actually keep their right mind? Nobody. They were not counting on the Raseru. They were not counting on these three. And Vaughn has leveled up. Very good day. So, I guess I can understand in this game why we're just able to find random stuff everywhere. Lost Grail. Although that doesn't explain, like, the upper levels of Soul, some of the places like Byron Monastery, why they just left it there. They were just hoping heroes would come by. You know, maybe. Let's go ahead and do that. Spoon's level increased. Very useful. Level 2. Less useful than I thought. But every level counts, so I'm not going to complain about it. Hello, you. No. We're humans. We're here. We exist. We're going to try and save you. And enemies. I will say, one thing about these older games is that the fights can be repetitive. But at least with this one, it's like... Oh, hold on. Okay. Got it. At least with this one, it's like... You know, you really have to think about certain strategies, because, like, that nightmare, that could have instantly killed Noah. That would have sucked. This other guy, this green golem guy, what is he? A mad golem? Look at this. You're not prepared for that? That's just gonna hurt. Okay, so let's get rid of you. And you. And yeah. Oh. He's not gonna get rid of him. Not with that much damage. Come on, Gala. Man. Honestly, if you just like turn her into a glass cannon, I mean, she can pump out the damage. I've seen videos of people like getting her the best items. There's an item that basically lets you do all of your arts twice. So whatever attack you put in there, you're doing it a second time. And then, you know, increase the power of arts, all that stuff. And then they just piled on Wonder Elixir after Wonder Elixir, basically maxing out her stats. And she's hitting the secret super boss in this game for quad nines every hit. And I'm not even hitting quad nines now. Like, I think there's only been like once or twice I've ever actually hit that number. I'm just, you know, I'm not one of those guys who's just gonna do that level of destruction. But man, some people are just dedicated to figuring out how to maximize damage, how to just really devastate an opponent. Don't get me wrong, I love a good grind. But this game, I would love to see certain YouTubers dive into this one and just show how long it would take to grind this. Just, you know, maybe I just haven't found it, but grind from level 1 to 99, all Seru maxed out. You've got everything unlocked, beaten the secret boss. You know, how long does that take? And are there any tricks? Oh, you're just laughing, huh? Are there any tricks to get just crazy powerful, crazy quick? I think this whole thing is breathing. How do you know this place? You were like a baby. Poor Noah. I mean, she's going through all this and she's only 12. You know, it's a lot for a 12-year-old basically to go through. To like suddenly remember, wait, I know this place. And then see it in such a state. I mean, look at this. This place is literally, it looks like it's breathing, like it's alive. And it pretty much is. You know, all these town people in unbearable pain. You know, she can't do anything about them. You know, even the Raseru have said, like, we can't do anything. And then Vaughn gets turned to stone, and it's like, what are you gonna do with yourself? All right, so yeah, Vaughn. All right, so we're gonna get rid of her. Does orb get rid of stone? I don't think so, honestly. Yeah, let's do that one. Ozma, you're gonna do orb. How does he not have a spoon? Dang it. Alright. It doesn't cure stone, but I didn't expect it to. I really just needed Noah to have more health. And Gala pretty much made sure he was topped off. The thing with this is, like, in other games, they just keep attacking and keep attacking. I like this because, like, you know, you really have to think through all of your attacks. Because you can't just use your most powerful attacks every round. You have to think because you only have so much you can use it. I like that because it adds a whole level of strategy. Bye-bye, Lamia. All right. I don't think they... I will say that's nice, because, you know, he's not going to take any damage. Like, period. Vaughn is not taking damage until he's not stoned anymore. Toxic. That is a far more powerful version of poison. Oh man, this guy's got a lot of HP, huh? Alright, Vaughn, come on, snap out of it. And yeah. Sometimes when I'm playing through this, I like to grind just enough to where I don't use those attacks very much. Except on Gala, I always do that on Gala just because he just takes so long to get to his high, like, to his 9, his 9 bar. It's just, I want him to keep up with the damage output of Vaughn and Noah. And eventually he does. And I honestly think he surpasses Vaughn. Not like crazy amount, but like, you know, he does do some really good damage later in the game. Oh, here's a sad moment. Somebody is calling to Noah. Yep, there she is. Noah's mother. Oh, Queen Minea. She can't even see her. Wow. Nope. Oh, that would suck for both of them. Like, I'm sure she's just extremely happy. She's been in pain 10 years with everything that's happened. And she finally gets to see her daughter after 10 years, and we're not really see her, but you know. Nope. Let's just say no. I don't know that it changes it much, but the Gate of Hell, that is what's guarding the fortress, and we need the Nemesis Gem. That means what? So we have to travel to the past. Oof. So now we have to meet her dad, who is not in much better shape. He's in the same kind of state, really. Wow, she even knows Vaughn and Gala. Okay, so we couldn't go down before because there were some guards blocking it, but now that she has sent us down, things are a little different. We can talk to them. That makes sense. Oh, whatever. We are down. The mist is everywhere. So, how hard do you think that would be? I want to do a video talking about her, like a tragic heroine video, because oh my gosh, her story is so heartbreaking. You know, like Vaughn, they kind of go over him. He's a silent protagonist. He's got a good backstory. He's a good kid. You know, but I think it's a little different with Noah because, I mean, she just goes through so much. Oh, is he at 9 now? He is. But like, she just goes through so much constantly. You know, she was raised in a cave by a wolf wearing a raseru, but she had no human contact for 10 years. None. Gala and Vaughn can't say that. Then she occasionally dreamed about her mother. Occasionally. Basically, once in a while, her mom would visit her in her dreams and say, Noah, I miss you. I want to talk to you. And she's just like, I don't know what to do with this, but I want to see you too, Mom. You know, because we saw that dream right away when Noah's story started. And bye-bye, Slippery. And, ooh, I should probably heal. Yep, Ozma, Orb. You know, and then she's finally freed from the cave, loses Terra the wolf. Even though she gets Terra on her arm, it's still probably not easy because it's like she associated that wolf with her guardian, and now her guardian's on her hand. Wait. She's got Terra on the left hand. So, left hand, yeah. And, you know, her whole life she's just been taught to hate the Seru, hate what's wrong, and practice fighting. That's all she's been taught. And, you know, I know Terra was just doing what she could to help Noah. She's not a human, so she doesn't, but still. So then she meets Vaughn, who doesn't talk much, and starts meeting new people, starts learning all these new things, and she's just like, whoa, this is beyond anything I thought of. Like, she's just never had this much human interaction before. You know? And here we are. You know, she still has those dreams. She's just like learning about the world, learning everything she can. And oh, I'm just going to use Orb again. I want to level it up to 9. Occasionally hearing from her mom, and then after a while hearing from her father. There is one scene, I think I missed it, where her brother actually shows up. We'll get to that in a minute, but yeah, somebody else jumps in on the dream and is not happy. And look at this. Now she's seeing her mother and her father in the deepest mist, and they can't even see her. And she sees all the people there absorbed by this Seru. She knows her parents made a horrible mistake, and she's unable to free her parents at this moment. That would be hard. Hey, good for you, King. That's cool. They can just telepathically communicate through a giant Sim Seru. In the room of mirrors. What is that red thing, and why have we just walked into it? And look at that. I mean, how hard would it be to see the parents you never really got to meet, never really were able to, because she was a baby. She was very small when like she went to the mountain. You know, she's 12. So 10 years ago would it be at least, she was at most 2. What do you got to say? This is a byproduct. Alright, so now we have to travel to the past. Time travel. It's in all of these RPGs. But, man, how hard, like, your parents want to see you. They're so desperate to see you. They talk to you in your dreams, and, you know, they would love nothing more than to see you, and then you see this, and you're like, oh, they literally couldn't come find me. Like, I had to come here because they literally cannot move. Like, she tried pulling that guy out, and she can't. Yeah, you go for him. Noah, I don't really care if you have him, but I really want either Vaughn or Gala. I don't know why I said Gala. Gala to have the Camaro. And her story's not done yet. You know, we still gotta destroy the mischief, go to the past. Very good, Tara. Thank you. Don't really need it, but thank you. Always good to have more Seru. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Oh no. And Gala levels up. Very good, very good. Okay, so and she's got her 2 friends, but you know, I'm not going to give any more of the story away for now, but just know her story, like, we have to destroy the mist generator, free the world from the mist, and let's talk to her. What do you have to say this time? So, real quick, let's look at this. Yeah, and it just does that, which is nice, because that's actually really good. I mean, look, this only does 10%. And another fight. I had a really old PlayStation, and I kind of let it get abused a little bit, moving it around between houses growing up, and it's sucked because after a while it just started having a harder and harder time reading the discs. So something like this, and especially because, you know, old CDs, you would have to put the CD in, you know, in the system, close the lid, and if there were scratches on it, then the system, then the PS1 wouldn't really read it that well. Hold on. Uh-oh. Crap. I pushed it too soon. Yeah, that takes your HP away for the whole fight. That sucks. Alright, Spirit up. Let's get rid of him. What do we do here? Let's do this. Boom, boom. Ah, darn it. Okay, so... Yep, that one. And then boom, boom. Seru. Alright. Yeah. 2 hits. Yeah. Good job, Gala. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. But if... Good job, Noah. That's big damage gone. But if your disc is scratched up, it wouldn't read it right. And so, like, that little pause before the battles sometimes could take a while, and I was just like, oh no. I had Final Fantasy VIII for the PS1. And the disc 2 through 4, 2, 3, and 4 work great. Disc 1 works pretty good except for one part. There's this cutscene that happens where Squall and everybody is trying to escape this machine trying to, hunt him down and kill him. And Quistis shows up, shoots a machine gun at this thing, it goes down, and then right as it's going down, that's when it would just be like, and it, oh my gosh, it took so long for that cutscene to go on, and I was like, I can't go back. I can't do it. It's not a bad dream. All right, so we got that. Now we can go to the past. I think this is the way, right? No. But very important to come up here and get this Wonder Elixir. We're basically up at the top of the castle. So we went through the wrong door. Okay. We gotta go this side. Here it is. She's very much taking a little bit of charge right now because she's just like, we gotta get this done. It's time to go to the past. And this is a sad, sad moment. Because Terra, Ozma, and Meta are about to tell her something. Or I guess only Terra will. Imagine how hard that would be. You get to see your parents after you had seen them, like, just ready to, like, you had just seen them in horrible pain, and now you actually get to meet them. Man. Because that's what's going to happen here. Oh, there's a baby due. That baby, I think we know who that baby is. So, before we go figure out what we need to be doing, there's some cool little things here. That, not cool, but like, there's some things here that we are going to see that you're going to be like, what? Prince Court. Dohati and Zeto? That's right. Secretary of State Zeto and Secretary of the Interior Dohati. They both worked for the King and Queen of Callisto. And there he is. Zeto. So this is the war between Sol and Callisto Kingdom. And here's Dohati. Yes, we've been there. See what he's thinking? Get a little insight into the two of them and their future plans that we know of. And look who else it is. The Delilah's family. Oh, really? High Priestess Zora. And look who else it is. Zora. So we cannot have the Nemesis Gem. In one shot. We'll see about that. Anyway, that is... yeah. So, we basically have all of the bad guys here. They all come from Callisto, and they all worked for the King and Queen. We just haven't met the ringleader yet. You guys have anything interesting to add to the... here? So that's the guy who's going to be demonstrating the weapon, which we'll find out about tomorrow. We cannot go that way. He's just going to say, go away. I'm not really going to talk to anybody else. I'm going here for that. Power water. Basically, these are all the rooms we couldn't go into before because they were blocked off by the Seru. I'm looking for something in particular. I don't know where it is, but we'll come back for it. Anyway, there's nothing we can really do here. They won't let us rest in the castle. Basically, everybody is excited about the new weapon. Some people are a little trepidatious about it, I guess, would be a good word. I'm probably saying that wrong, but whatever. So we can go talk to a bunch of people. For now, we're going to look around for free stuff because, I mean, we're getting waters like crazy. Did I come over here? No, I didn't. Magic fruit, always useful. And look, people are wearing Seru. All right. So we can go... oh, Byron people. Swiftwater. I'm not sure if... sir. I don't think any of these guys teach you any arts. Okay, so yeah. Right now we're just looking for stuff. We can talk to some people. You know, they're basically just gonna say the normal things like, "Hey, we're all really excited." You know, how do you get through there? And here we go. Here's a shop we can actually do something in, I think. That's right. We can buy a couple of things. If we had any sort of money, I'm going to sell the Vitality Ring. Ooh, do I want to sell a Lost Grail? Those are... oof. Wonder Amulet, Spiritual. I'm going to sell the Rainbow Jewel. I am not going to sell the waters because I will use those. Okay, so all we can buy is Hero Armor, which would give Vaughn a nice boost of defense. Wow. He has really good armor. Alright, let's see. Where is his thing? Expert Armor. Ooh, does that give us... it doesn't. We need 6,000 more. Almost. Let's sell 2 Wonder Elixirs. Power Club. 16,000. We're doing good now. Get rid of the battle axe. Okay, we are as equipped as we can be right now. I swear if I come over here and there's one of those items, it'll be really annoying. But I don't think so. I think everything here is going to be a water. Yeah, we can't leave. Okay, we'll save that one for last, because I think we know where we need to go for the night. Okay. Anything in here? This is the bar. I don't think there's anything in here to talk to the NPCs about. Aha, another chest. Wisdom water, very useful. Oh, what was that? Was that? No, that was just flowers. I thought there was a chest down there. What do you got back here? Anything? No? Okay. What are you going to sell me? Just the usual stuff. We got phoenixes. Magic fruit, I don't need more of those. What we do probably need is a couple of these. And we've got plenty of doors of light and wind. So, now we go into the inn. There's the save point. Here's this guy. Oh, that's Dr. Usha. I forgot about him. Roving brilliant scientist. Cool. Okay, so we have Dr. Usha. We have all the major players. Somehow he survives this encounter, so that's great. That's great. So we're going to go ahead and save here. And first thing we'll do is rest, and we will see how this new weapons demonstration goes. So thank you guys for watching. Stick around for next time, and yeah, we'll have a little bit of fun. All right, thanks.